And welcome to another installment of the Soul Table. I'm your host, RBD. That's Evan Polk. And I'm here with my girl, Ashley.
He said his name.
I did.
Oh, my God.
I'm also putting C's up, like butt cheeks or heart piece.
Hey, it's Ash.
Heart piece. And we here with our usual cast. Obviously, you know Ash and you know Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, say something.
What's up, nieces and nephews?
Always snooping it as usual. And our camera woman, the face of the show. Hey, Anaya, hey, girl.
Ew.
And your hair is still doing it. God damn.
That hair popping, y'all.
That shit got bounced.
It really do, though. When she laughs.
It just be, that's not even Perk Plus bounce. That's not mane and tail. That's whatever shampoo you use, keep that shit. I'm just saying. Oh my God. So what's new? What's going on?
Not much, chilling.
Happy
to be here.
Happy? I'm still doing it wrong. Oh, I can't do that, man. Like, I ain't got, no. Mike, what's new with you? He a Crip. That's a Crip sign, bro. Glad they can't see it because we not getting jumped because of you. I'm not doing this. So what's new, Mike? What's going on?
Oh, you know, chilling, top of the year, all that good stuff. So.
What's on the ledger for today?
What is on the ledger today?
Yeah.
Do.
He don't even know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's on the ledger. Like, I can see it in front of me.
Yeah,
like,
I see it.
I just want to see if we on the same page. We not.
Reebok, you think Reebok back?
There you go. Reebok's back. Reebok is back, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, is it really back? Can you really count that as being back? No, because they still been doing stuff. Like, they still putting out AIs. They still putting out, black tops, pumps and all that other stuff. Well, I haven't really seen a pair of like pumps in about a year or two, but they're still making them. But so Reebok has signed a deal with the WNBA to be the official shoe for the WNBA. That means the BC players, the bench and the people that's not playing, they gonna have to wear them Reeboks. What? That's wild too. Like, you ain't got no shoe. So like, if they come out with a WNBA game, the players are all gonna have Reeboks on. Is that what I'm to take from that?
I believe so. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Unless they have other contractual agreements.
Yeah, we got the contractual agreements. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I get it. Yeah. So Reebok has been coming back. They recently who've they been using? Angel Reese, one of them.
Been having fun.
Lexi Brown, Angel Reese mainly though. Definitely Angel.
Having fun. Yeah.
Like, they gave her like her own renditions of like AIs and classics, which is dope. I loved them, the Silver Jones, and her little capsule collection. That was legit fire. I'm not gonna hold you. I wouldn't like. I mean, I'm not a Reebok person outside of AI and the Shacknosis, but I don't know how to feel about that. Like, Reebok coming back, because like, it takes me back to like the early '90s when Reebok was like that forefront and doing sports and stuff, like with the NFL when they had them jerseys and stuff, but they were like heavy quality. Like, matter of fact, the silver equipment sign that's where it started. It was because of Reebok. So I don't know how I feel about that. Like, how y'all feel?
I'm not mad at it, but also same thing. It's like, when I think of Reebok, I think mostly of AIs. So that's where it kind of gets a little like difficult for me. But I feel like if it's one of those things where they're going to be doing this, I would like to see what lane they're going to take. Is it just going to be like, different versions of the AIs or whatever the case may be? I want to see fun with it.
Ooh,
like, I want to see
awesome.
something fun.
Team AIs again?
I want to see something fun, though.
Like Khalid Al-Amin or Mateen Cleaves when he was with the Spartans, like in Michigan State. I knew you hate Michigan State. Sorry. But you're a Syracuse woman. I got to respect it. I got to respect it. But I'm just saying.
I don't hate them. I just, don't pay attention to anything outside of the New York teams.
That's wild. That's mad wild. But that's cool. That's cool. I just think that
I want to see like Kamikaze PEs. Kamikaze PEs.
They don't call them that no more because they felt like they was disrespecting Japanese people.
I said what I said.
I understand. Rain Mans, you could have went that route, but that's cool.
It's fine.
Cool. When they cancel us. I'm not going to do what I normally do and step over the line. I'm going to walk to it.
Screaming.
I'm just saying, yeah, I get it. I would like to see that too. I think, bringing back like a bunch of, I would like to see women in Reebok pumps, like with the wall, like I want to see like somebody like stopping then go
Big game.
get a
Have
crazy
a little
layup.
marketing moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Or layup. That would be fun. Like, 'cause they can't dunk, not all of them, like Brittany Griner can. I would like to see her in some pumps. Reeboks. What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, well, do you think that, like, all right, so obviously this is really good for the WNBA, obviously. Do you think any one person could step to the front outside of Angel Reese and Lexi Brown can step in front and be that actual person? Like, who do you see, like, being somebody, like, that can do it?
For Reebok?
Yeah, like, can you see somebody? It don't have to be a WNBA player. It could be just anybody. Like, it could be, what's the young boy for the Sixers? He just got injured. Damn.
Jaron, yeah, him.
That
TikTok
boy.
bull. Yeah.
You don't know? I knew it. I
I told you, I'm not a sports person like that.
You
So
meant
I don't
that.
keep up.
You meant that.
I don't keep up. But I like the Fitz pages. I keep up with that stuff.
That's good. All right.
Jared
so,
McCain. Why did I? Yeah, Jared McCain.
Yeah. So, all right. So, fits wise, how do you think that fits in with your fits? Like you said before, like you're obviously not an Adidas person. You're more of a Nike girl. But would you put those?
I have one pair of AIs, like literally.
Everybody does. We have to. That's a staple.
So that's the one shoe that I'm wearing.
Okay.
Consistently, like from Reebok, and I haven't worn those in a while, so I might have to pull those back out.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like that's the one shoe that I would wear.
Wow, how could you not? Like that's a.
And it's a comfortable shoe
Of
too.
course, the DMX.
It's a comfortable shoe
come
too.
on now, like you
but
can't.
yeah, it's like that's the one shoe that I would wear. I've had classics before. Like I would definitely wear a Reebok classic in like the summer.
Like the low boy, like the
white on
casual
white,
shoe?
the little,
Like the tennis shoe?
I would wear those in the summer, but other than that, it's
can't
like
see
I'm
myself
not.
in hole catches.
They
I
had those,
don't want to see your ankles out. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's wild.
I don't want to see your ankles out.
That's wild.
They had those Premier Roads.
She did it last episode, so I tried. I was working, I was stretching and everything, and I got it. Now,
Remember they came out with the Premier Roads. The Packer had an edition of
yeah,
them.
the Packer.
And yeah, so they
You talking about the yellow and blue ones?
Yes,
Yeah.
the yellow and blue ones. Yep, yeah, the Premier Roads weren't a bad silhouette.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. What? Yeah, no. I'm personally. I told you. I'm a.
Okay.
Yeah, it was clean.
Okay. See that gives me a little A6, little Saucony kind of like from what I can see from right here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, from what I can see on this, I would wear those.
Yeah, they remind me of kind of like a Sean Witherspoon kind of.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good take.
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
I would wear those.
Yeah.
But it's like that's the thing. For me, I don't know, like I'm not so like hell bent on like new technology when it comes to shoes. For me, it's just like, is it fly? Like the silhouette, silhouette and color to me are like the biggest things. Cause there are some shoes like I'm trying to think. I think it was like the Nike React 87 or something like that from was that 2018,
I know what you're talking about.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The first two colorways, in my opinion, were the best of those shoes.
Right.
It was something about the color on that specific silhouette that looked really good.
Right.
So then when you have certain shoes that come out, I'm looking at the colorway and the silhouette and do they pair well together?
So it's like,
Because to me, if the silhouette is fire but the colorway doesn't work, it's going to lose me. Or if I'm like, oh, this is a good colorway, but it will look better on a different shoe. It's something. It has to both be aligned properly.
right. So like okay, just touching Nike that make it even easier. So like when they did the 270s and the first colorway, I think it was like a chlorophyll color, really didn't pop. It wasn't until they decided to go on ahead and make the infrared, like the Air Max infrared colorway, where people say, "Now
I'm interested." Yeah.
Cool.
So,
like
but
that.
for that, I would wear those. That looks like a good shoe. I would wear it.
It does. It had silver in it. I think people just like sparkly shit at this point. Like I really do. Not because it ain't sparkly, but you know what I'm saying. Like the baked potato foot.
But also, it's like metallic. When you think about a silver metallic, gold metallic, those are things that go with everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like that also makes it easier too. But that silhouette and had a big bubble on the back.
No, it was more like a kind of like a Vomero sole.
Ooh, that's another one. That's another one. That's
Okay,
another
so
one
yeah.
where when it first came out, you didn't look at it until like they came out. I think it was 2019 when they came out with the Vault colorway.
Yeah.
Or the lime green color. Definitely the lime green colorway with a little bit of pink on the tongue.
Yeah, those are the
I had
ones.
to buy those again.
That release was the last year
Mm-hmm.
that people. Yeah, those look fun. Oop. Those look fun. Those look fun. Yeah, that's a good looking shoe.
That's
it
not
looks
bad.
Clean.
That's not
yeah.
bad.
It looks clean.
I ain't heard that phrase in a minute. It's a clean shoe.
It look clean.
It's clean.
But
It's
sometimes
clean.
you need a shoe that's simple. That's
I don't think
real clean little.
Sit up. We'll cut this out. Sit up.
Sorry. Don't talk. My bad, Dad. God damn.
You slouched. The mic was covering your face. Go ahead.
Jesus. Like, sit up, son. Sit up.
Sure, let me.
No, y'all go.
Father.
Hold on. Look.
No, I'm sitting down. It's
Now
hard
we
not.
keeping this.
It got real-
It's cool.
it got real
I'll say
strict
just like
real
this.
quick.
I don't
Now we
even want-
keeping it. So
It got real strict
Now you
real
can-
quick. But yeah, so it's like it just has to be
Hate
fun and
this
it has to
house.
make sense. So like metallics, all of that kind of stuff, they go with everything. But yeah, it's clean. So
Yeah.
I can't do nothing.
Hate this house. Can't he just leave? It's like, no.
Yo.
Speaking of people just leaving, Donald Trump's in office now. That was a crazy segue, right? Speaking of just leaving, Donald Trump has now he's contemplating on issuing a tariff on goods. Now that's going to do a lot of damage in terms of the economic scale for sneakers. It's going to probably raise the price, so it'll be like a 25% increase. Like for them to ship a good in or import or export. So like Nike is made in like Mexico or China sometimes. I allow Mike with the sweatshops. That's what somebody put on one of our comments recently. I think that was funny. But if such things do happen, like how do you think that's going to affect the sneaker community? Like, do you think like it is gonna like the community will like falter, like you'll start to see, people like leave out? Like what's the adverse effect of it?
I think it's one of those things like people will seriously go back to buying stuff that they really want. Like, you know how each week we're looking at 4 or 5 plus releases dropping in a week.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's one of those things. People are really just going to buckle down and be like, all right, this is a shoe that I really want. This is a shoe that I know was coming out. Mm-hmm. So they're saving their money if they have to, or just like, this is something that I really want. So this is the only thing that I'm going to go after. So I feel like it's going to be one of those things. And we're going to lose some people along the way. That's fine.
So you don't feel like at any point, like you said, like people like are like saving, like, saving and getting things that they really want. Obviously, because it'll like that 25% increase, like let's say if the shoe is 150, it puts it like 182 or something like that.
But I feel like we've been seeing increases all this time. So like, what makes this any different?
Because now your mic that was 250 is now 300, 305 at the max.
Well, half of the shoes that be coming out are not that price range.
But you're paying.
I don't have that much shoe.
But that's what I'm saying.
They're not coming in, but they're not coming in my size.
That's a phrase.
They're
ain't
not
that
coming,
much shoe.
They're not coming in my size.
Ain't that much shoe. Yeah.
So ain't that much shoe. It's not. But most of those shoes, unfortunately, like I said, they're not coming in my size to begin with. So I can't say. But for me, it's like if I paid $150 5+ years ago, and I've already seen the effects of inflation.
Right.
Me now paying $175, $200, if it's a shoe that I really want, is not going to break me.
So, okay, so you're saying she rich. You say that $30 don't hurt?
No, because if it's something that I really want, then I'm just going to make to me, buying shoes is just another bill. It's literally another bill.
Okay.
That's how it's literally a bill.
So you basically going to limit your billage by less usage. I get it. I totally understand.
If it's something that I really want, I'm not buying stuff just for shits and giggles. I'm not buying stuff just for the sake of buying stuff. I buy things that I really want and that make sense for my collection.
You were gonna probably put that in resale anyway. So.
That's what I was about to say.
So
I think that's where your fall is going to be, because at that point you're paying resellers prices. So it's just going to be, nothing's going to move. Like, I think things like, I'm not saying it's going this dramatic, but I think, resellers like GOAT or StockX, they going to get hit, because ain't nobody the consignment at that point ain't happening. Because now if I'm paying $300 for something, or if I'm paying like 182 or, in that 180 range, that's totally fine. But what happens when that shoe is a foam posit and it's coming out at 250, and now that 250 then turned to 310. Now I'm paying 310
but
for a regular shoe.
But we're already seeing that.
I get that.
And that's why stuff is...
It's just sitting?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's dematerializing at that point.
I feel like we're seeing that already. But like I said, people are really just gonna go after what it is that they really want.
All right, so
I'm not mad at that.
What about the fair weather sneakerheads? What happens to those people?
Oh, they die out.
So you go back to the way things.
I feel
used
like
to
it's
be.
already kind of started a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, I think
I'm
we're
seeing
already
it.
at that
I'm seeing
Post
it.
pandemic, that panty money
That
ran
panty
out.
money.
Yeah, them PPP.
That money ran out.
I ran out of draws money. I get it.
No, literally. So we're already seeing the effects of that,
I get
which
it.
is why resale has dropped tremendously. So it's like I don't see a shoe coming out at $250 and someone posting it at $3. Baby, you could post it at $310. I'm not paying that. You'll get $260 out of me, the most, from that $250 shoe.
She ain't got that. Ain't
$260.
that much sneaker.
No, but it's like, because I've paid money for sneakers if it's something I really want, but that's the thing. It has to be something I really want and it has to make sense.
And she's always receiving them in the mail at random
I'm
times.
not always receiving them in the mail at random times,
So
but I'm thankful for the moments it happens.
before we get there, so also another thing we have to think about is like we're at a good space as far as like the creation of sneakers, materials wise. People are using quality goods.
Yes.
So we're
Thank
thinking
you.
about the finished product of it and the price going up, but you have to think about how companies are going to move forward as far as creating the sneaker.
That was the next thing. So you think they could take a step back and start
Take
using
a step
cheaper
back and
material?
start using cheaper materials.
That's
That's what I'm scared
That's
of.
what you
But
should
I
be afraid
also
of. That.
feel like that's something that people within my shoe range have already been experiencing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about
so-
cheap, terrible. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like the men's shoe, and this is what I say all the time. It's like the men's shoe is the shoe that you see on the blogs, on the websites, that's the main shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So the color is the color that it's supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
The swoosh or like the sign, the symbol is in a spot that it's supposed to be in. Then when you get to my size, the color's a little different.
Mm.
The swoosh is in a different spot. The bubble is not as big, or like there's always some kind of variation.
Mm.
So y'all are getting premium leather, and they're like, we'll just,
Don't cut the costs right there.
yeah.
Then you're gonna find
So
a way to
it's
cut
like,
costs. You're gonna find a way. And
So it's like we've already been seeing that. So
Talk about it.
and the price is still going up. But if it's a shoe that I want,
You want
I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
okay. So getting back to those
Damn, me
fair
and my
weather
privilege.
fans.
I feel ashamed. Me and my privilege as a man
No,
getting these quality
I do
good
not.
sneakers. Damn, she just fucked me up a little. Let me stop.
But that's literally how it is.
Yeah,
Like,
damn. I didn't even think about
I talk
that.
about this all the time.
Oh yeah.
So stop playing with me. Look what's on the feet. I'm doing this today. We are not doing this today.
What's on the
I
feet?
got lucky.
You got lucky. What do you got on your feet, Ashley? What's on your feet?
I got lucky. I got a little denim, customized little murder bravado. One of, I don't know, 150 out of
One of
200,
150
something
out
like
of
that.
200. One of 150
like
out of
that.
200. I don't even know how that's mathematically possible. I got one of 150 out of 200. Somebody, so, look at that. That's okay. My one of whatever number.
You gonna hurt yourself
Yes,
trying
I
to
am.
hike that leg up there.
Because my thigh,
Yo,
fast part.
You might.
just-
Are those corduroy?
Yes, they are.
Let me switch on this side so you can see the little
Comfortable.
symbol, whatever, the little, there we go.
my
There
one
you
of
go.
whatever number. Chill, you know what number these is. We ain't even going to say. Run these
Oh,
back.
they did the chill New Balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They was in the closet. I was like, let me put these Jones on today. So I did. Let me sit up for my
Look at
father.
y'all
Let
with
me-
the man. All right, man. All right.
Yeah. I mean, you got your 86 on.
Yeah, I got my bodega.
I
Aces,
see you.
yeah. They
I
one
got
of
the
like.
news on. She got a New Balances on.
Yeah, all right. All right.
I mean, but
Anyway,
her hair is still better than everybody's in the room. Like you cutting up. you cutting up. So, what brand do you really think could be affected by this? Like, I'm thinking, I'm not thinking Nike. I'm thinking that's right up their alley. Because they were not saying they were trying to cut costs because their numbers were pretty low. What, last quarter? I think they were like 26% behind. So it's like 1.2 billion. They would value that.
something slight.
Something slight that they made for the year. Right? So yeah, I don't think it's Nike. I think it's gonna be. I think it could be New Balance.
Yep.
I think it's New Balance.
Really?
I really think it's New Balance
Quality goods.
because it's too. Their stuff be too good. I ain't cursed today. I almost said that's word. It's still it's too great. Like they gonna have to do something somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how I see
I
it.
think the quality of the shoe is gonna suffer. Either that or they're
Price.
gonna go up tremendously.
Yeah, the
Either
price gonna go up.
one. I mean, we already at $220 for a 993. So, for men's,
is it?
for men's, $220 for a 993. So
993.
Ooh,
They all look the same to me. That's wild. That's wild.
Wow.
I know. No. Just let me hear. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Is when I see it in a regular colorway, like black and white. But like Mike's, I can identify that. If it's like black and white, I can't. I feel like a cat or a dog. I can't see in color. Like it's just weird. I don't know. I ain't like you.
Nah, we gonna have to get a chart for him.
Yeah.
And you know the little and tap it
and quiz me. Like,
which one is this?
Yeah, you ever see the ABCs for little G's? The sneaker book?
I bought my kids that.
You gotta
book
do a New Balance version of that, fam.
Pop was up there. You know what? It's on my Instagram. Let me just put it back
ABC
up.
for little G's.
So it'd be like A, ASIC, B, Balenciaga.
No, it's actually Air Max.
Oh, Air Max.
Max,
No.
yeah.
The second edition was ASIC.
Oh, okay.
They did two joints. Then they did counting for little G's too. That joint funny just as well. So
Yeah, we're gonna need that for him with the New Balance.
Yeah.
Got you. It's fine.
I'm okay with that. That's a hell of
tighten
a
up.
new game. All right, that's
Tighten
a
up
game.
around
We're
here.
gonna play that game one of these days. Come in. What's that? A 942. They don't make no 942s.
Wrong.
Tase his ass. Like what?
Yeah, I think. But yeah, back to the. I think New Balance is gonna suffer the most. I do.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't think so? What do you think?
I feel like Nike, Jordan, Adidas, and New Balance would be my big three. So I think they would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I feel like Saucony is very niche. So I feel like they're one that would kind of. I feel like they are niche. Oh my God, it's 2:00.
Alarm.
All right, it's 2:00. I got you. But I feel like they're very niche, and I feel like a lot of people started getting hit within the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like in my mind, that's who would suffer. Not saying I don't want anybody to suffer, of course, but it's like I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to play out.
I hope not. Yeah, but
listen, I don't want anybody to suffer.
I can see that though, but
it's very niche. So I feel like that's who I would think.
I can see that.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm sorry. But, you know, what is it? Truth hurts?
Jay, she put you out. She put you out of commission, bro.
No,
they're going to dumb your colors down. They're like, look, you can only get beige, purple,
No,
and
literally.
green.
And they're going to be like, this texture, can't use that.
Can't use it. Like, what? It's pony hair. Like, pony hair. It's pony hair in the first ones.
But, yeah, I'm saying, though, so, like, that's who I would think.
Damn.
Oh.
All right, that's,
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
all right. Oh, that's just, that's a wild take. She just threw Saucony under the bus.
I didn't throw
Jesus, but that's cool.
But I feel like I had my reasons, and I explained it well.
So, okay. All right. So I feel like I'm not saying you think Saucony's underrated in this aspect, but how it came off was like they just can't. So
No, I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying, like, if I have my big three of who I feel like is literally, they're moving it constantly, like what you see on like the charts and like when the data and stuff like that comes out, to me it only makes sense that someone that I feel like Saucony is a very niche brand.
So wait. They've been around for a while.
No, I know they have.
I hear you.
But when you hear the big talks and conversations,
They don't come up.
They don't come up.
I get it. I definitely agree
So
with
I
that.
feel like that's who I would think, and that's why I would think that.
I
you
actually
don't-
think for different reasons. I agree, but for different reasons. I think for one, I think they're due for a price increase. 124 Pro Grid is like it's
Yeah.
kind of a steal.
Yeah.
You know what I
There
mean?
ain't no kinda.
It's a
Shut up.
steal.
Yeah.
It's just
Shut
they're
up.
gonna do a price increase.
They're
Shut
gonna
your-
have to.
They just opened up their flagship shop in London, I believe it was. So
Yeah.
they're making it into like a boutique that you need to be at, kind of like House of Hoops kind of idea for Saucony. So I believe they're gonna start opening up more flagship shops, brick and mortar around more of the prominent areas like London, Paris, Japan, whatever. They're due for a price increase.
I
So
feel like it could also be Adidas because they are taking hits left and right. If they didn't re-sign Jerry, that would have been a problem. They let go of Ye, obviously, because their brands didn't align anymore. Outside of the Samba and
AE.
and putting them back up in the
Yeah, that's what I'm
basketball
saying. Outside
forefront.
of them, yeah.
Outside of that, I think because, like, I think they're also looking to cut corners because, like, at some point, you're not going to be able to like sustain just with those people. Like, I'm not saying nobody's
Right.
really wearing Adidas. I'm saying that what do we got here? Like, outside of the new Fair Guy collection, what he
And
did
like
with
the couple collabs that they do with Wales.
Yeah, and oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, outside of that, it's not a place you really want to be. Like the people that was pushing it left, most of them at Crocs.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Boom. So I'm like, so I'm looking at that like, I think they're gonna be the ones that really do that, to really take this hit, because
I want to see. I literally want to see.
It's a German brand. They got to bring this back over, and that import tax gonna be crazy because it's not really made here. So they gonna take this L. I feel like it's gonna be them. Now I'm not disagreeing with Saucony. I totally understand and see where you're coming from. I think it's gonna be either them or New Balance. I think because of, especially too with Adidas, like while they're into sports and it's mainly soccer for them, you don't really see them doing too much. Like outside of Ant at Adidas and where Derrick Rose was sitting at and James Harden, you really ain't talking about nobody over there. You're not. You're just not. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Well, we'll see.
So, speaking of that, what do you think is? Do you have a? I'll say it this way. Do you have a most or an underrated or an overrated shoe that you have to have, even if you don't have it, since you you don't have it and you know you need it for your collection?
Don't have it and I know I need it.
Yep. Or you should need it, or you plan on getting it. Like whichever way you want to take that. Should I provide more clarity?
More clarity.
Cool. What's the most overrated or underrated shoe that you didn't know you needed?
That I didn't know I needed.
I hear the doom, doom, doom.
No, literally, because I'm very much like, I used to have like I still have them, like my list on like Go or StockX to keep up, to do like reach backs.
Okay.
But even then, I can't remember the last time I opened either of those apps to say, oh yeah, I need to go back and get this. Because I'm very much like, it's always a new shoe coming out kind of person. But I think
I'm gonna take that approach with life now.
Yeah, because there's always a shoe coming out. So it's
always
just like
another bus coming.
Yeah, so it's like if I miss this release and it's not something that and there's some releases I'm like, nah, I'm not wrapping up this month without this. Like there are some releases for sure, but other than that, I'll be like, all right, I missed it. What's coming out next week? Yeah. Or what's coming out next month? Or oh, I'll wait because in 2 months it's gonna be this.
I harbor.
I literally can't. I can't live my life like that.
I got a spot in my house, a board, and it's like things I missed, and I got to check off that box. Period. Like I can't. Like I'm like I wanted this.
Okay, so I have one. No, I have two. So for me, it's the shattered backboards, and I'm glad those are coming back out. Yeah. That's one shoe, and I would say the Off-White 5s, the dark pair.
Okay.
Those are the two that yeah. Oh, and I think maybe the Blue Chill ones? That was Valentine's Day, I think 2019.
Blue Chill ones?
Blue Chill. It's like that patent.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Those haunt me in my sleep.
I think it was like 2019. It was before pandemic.
Yeah. I think it's those, yeah. Those would probably be my three. But shattered backboards for sure. Because, like, the way I have, like, my sneakers arranged or, like, my ones is all by color. So I go by red, blue, yellow, orange, purple.
That's
like
mad
that.
wild.
Like that.
Yeah, might as well look nothing like that. You just walk in and it's all ones boxes. And I just be like.
Yeah, I just keep my boxes aligned.
I want to switch to the clear cases so bad.
I do, but I can't throw the box in the trash.
I don't want to get rid of my boxes.
I can't throw the box in the
trash. I have all of my ones boxes. So for me, I have all of my ones boxes.
I ain't got the strength.
I keep special boxes after that. Okay. So anything that was like a Nina Chanel, I'm keeping that box because she goes crazy with her shit. So like that's how I kind of break my stuff down. And then it's like my sale 4s are still in a box because of the colorway. But other than that, anything that's like seriously leather or like a material that I could easily clean off is on the shelf.
Yeah, I ain't got the strength. I can't. I tried the one day. I found like even like I found my old Roshi Runs, the NYC Jones, the polka dots. The whole pack, and I was like, the box was destroyed. I was like, I can't do it.
He sitting up there taping that poor little box.
I've done that.
That little box, hold it off for dear life.
Struggling.
And here y'all go.
Yeah. I'm like, it's all right. Just go ahead.
Another piece of tape.
I ain't even do that. I just put it to the delicate side, like
I'm
it's on
screaming.
the top.
Yeah.
Put another piece of cardboard with it. Don't touch nothing up there. It's all right. And I put the shoe in a Ziploc bag, like got the big giant ones I usually get from Bape. So I put them Jones in there with Supreme. Whatever I do, just zip them up, put them right in there. Like, I can't. I don't have the strength. My soul will hurt. Like if I even think I threw a box in the trash, I'm a cry. You might as well check on me. I'm on suicide watch.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm just telling you. Okay. For me, the most overrated that I feel like I need, I said before, it would be the Travis Scott CJ1s. Nah, I'm switching. It's going to be the union ones that are scheduled to come out this year. I feel like I missed the boat the first time around while I do have them, but I'm saying like just getting them early and then paying for them late.
I missed the boat the first time, even though I do have them.
You got a whole.
I don't have either of those though.
But you got a whole.
A whole what? A whole what?
You got a whole mic that no one knows exists right now on your feet. Ouch. You win. I lose. I just take it. I'll take the L. It's okay. It's okay. No, I'm kidding. But I think, that since that's an overrated shoe, because it's really not much to it. It's just they added they painted the top. Yeah, I'm saying they dual top, and they added the seams to it and put the they tag in there. I love it. Love the idea behind it. Like, hey, I've designed other people's shoes and had to do that for them. Like, I want this. Now I'm up there with like a silver tip marker and the sewing all, just trying to make sure I get it right. Underrated, I think, and I might be reaching for this one, but I'm gonna do it because I don't think too many people really know about him. Aim Leon Dore. I don't think too many people, like, I'm not saying his shoes don't sell. Like, I don't see too many people like that's on them. Like, I feel like when the shoes sell, they sell, and when they don't, like, you can go on a website about 4 or 5 months later and he got them on sale.
It's the pre-order thing.
I think that's what be tripping people up because you pre-order and then it's what 5-6 months later.
A year later you get the shoe.
No, baby, if I pay money today, my shoe. I need them shoes by next week.
I'm JG Wetworth with my shoes. I want my shoe now.
And he do that too because he'll call me, yo, they still ain't send me my shoe. Yo, my JJ Hounds. Yeah, I'm not for this. Yo, I get it.
Checking tracking.
Hello.
All the time.
Yeah,
I just
like
did
you need me to come get them?
Yeah, I'll drive up and get them.
If you need me to come get them?
Yeah, I'm on the way. Like, just
have my stuff ready. I'm coming.
Dog.
Yeah.
You ain't got one, Mike?
I don't know if it's necessarily underrated. It's just a shoe that I need. OG, Cool Grey 9s, the 2002 versions. I need them. I won't buy a Cool Grey 9 unless it's the 2002 version. That's the one shoe I absolutely need.
That's how I feel with any 11, though. I really don't gravitate. I try to go back and get the originals, like 98 or 96. I can't.
Well, I told you the story. I have a reason why I want them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of my friends got buried in Cool Grey 9s. So that's why I really want them. And then overrated, this might be a hot take. I don't know if they necessarily overrated, but overrated would probably be Paris SBs. I need them. But
that's overrated.
I do think they're overrated, though.
It is. It's an overrated shoe. A lot of SBs are overrated. So
I'd have to agree.
A lot of them overrated. But it's because it's the SB, you just be like, yeah, these Joes are sick. Like they're supposed to be doing a Black History Month SB. And I looked at them and was like, no.
Black History Month shoes are never done.
No, they're not done right.
Yeah. Like, it gives me like
I would wear some Frederick Douglass Forces.
Nah, Air Raids.
On that
Air Raids is different.
Black History Month Air Raids were a very good shoe.
But that's like the Jungle Fever edition anyway.
But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. They not black.
It's always lacking.
Yeah. It's like they just threw it together. Like, man, it's only 28 days in that month.
Give it to them. Yeah. They're gonna love it.
We need to
and then the shoe come out, we like
give them this Kente cloth Air Force One. They'll love it. They'll love it.
They're gonna eat this up.
Tear this up. Go ahead.
It kind of gives the Nancy Pelosi. Remember during the pandemic when they had the Kente cloth and they was Yeah,
Sort of like
kinda
the
gives
OJ
those
trial
vibes.
when everybody had on kente bow ties and ties.
Yeah.
Man.
That
Kinda gives
I don't
those
know what
vibes,
you.
yeah.
I don't care what you said. That shit was funny. Like I watched OJ Made in America. That's like white noise to me when I go to bed. I can put that on and go right to sleep and wake
White
up.
noise is sick.
It's just I'm saying I can watch that all day every day. That's like watching Malcolm X on a rainy day. That's a bad take, no? Or Titanic on a rainy day.
Yo.
That's wrong
Or
too.
Titanic on a rainy day.
Try watching that on the Spirit of Philadelphia because that happened to me. I was on the Spirit and they had Titanic plans. Like this is not the movie that you should be playing on this show.
Listen, that John, we could talk about that another time. That kind of stuff.
So, dice hands.
I'm sorry.
It's her time. This is my favorite moment because I know she about to go in. And yes, you are. Like, do you feel like right now, this very moment in the era of sneaker we in, do you feel like we're going back to the old days? Like, what was the old days?
Yes. Where you could walk into a store. Yo, I'm so happy about it, which is crazy.
See?
But no, being able to walk into a store and shoes that you want are literally on the shelf. I like.
Damn. Last
Hold
time
on,
I've been in
I
a
just-
store. She tearing up. When the last time we been in the store?
Yeah.
Now you shopping in stores?
It's so exciting.
So I don't even feel like going to get my hair done. What you make think?
Listen, okay? But no, like I feel like sneakers are definitely going back to that and I'm excited for it. Like for example, my Olive 9s, I bought them a half size bigger. I put that shoe on and I felt like I could have had another foot in the shoe with me. So I was like, you know what? I'm a hope for, and this is me I'm a hope for the best that I could find them. I literally just typed in Olive 9. The amount of stores that popped up, I said, wait a minute. I had my pick of the litter. I could just click, 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 click. Everybody had my size.
She needs a size 5.
I need a size 5. So I placed my order. Boom. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I took the 5.5 to return them. And they were at the store like, oh, like do you need another size? I said, no, baby, I already ordered them. I already did what I had to do.
I'm done.
So it's like being able to go into a store or like having an issue with a size and I'm able to just like place a new order and get what I need. To me, it's great. For me, it never bothered me like when people have that whole conversation about, I don't want everybody having the same shoe and da 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 da. It's like, babe, y'all are never gonna hang out on the same day and be wearing the same shoe.
And you ain't gonna wear it like I can.
Yeah,
So
and it's just like you're not gonna wear them the same way somebody
take
else
that
is gonna
approach.
wear them.
I can accept that.
Yeah, so it's like nobody's gonna wear them the same way. So for me, I'm happy to see it like being able to walk into a store or like get online and just like place a new order for what I need. Because a few years ago, if I would have bought the wrong size, I would have been asked out. That's all I literally either would have had to figure out how I was gonna make that shoe work or return it and then hope to God that they're not gonna head crack me with resale.
Okay. So for me, and I totally see a valid point with just going back into the store and just being able to just get it off the shelf. Like I ain't even got to wait for these.
Yes.
Like the fact that you took
That's
the
a
shoe
good
back
feeling.
and you could have returned the shoe and got the shoe there for the size
Yes.
you wanted, but you just said no. I already
I
ordered
said,
it.
baby, because I didn't. For me, it was like it's like an outlet kind of store. So I didn't know if they was gonna be able to
Exchange?
Yeah.
It'd
So
be
I'm like,
petty
I'll
sometimes.
just do what I have to do. Place the order. The shoe will be at, and that's the thing too.
You ain't had to sneak.
I don't like
get the shoe
carrying
in your
nothing.
size. Like these were the wrong size.
I
when
don't like
got
carrying
home.
nothing either.
Who does?
Like, yeah. So if I could have it shipped to my
My
house, baby,
bags have
ship
wheels
it.
on them. I look like a. I look like a. I'm not even gonna do it. You know what? I look like a student when I'm walking with my
A
bags from time
student
to time.
is jokes, but yeah, it's like it's a good feeling. It don't bother me none.
So for me, I think it's going back in time because of what is actually happening. People are taking time with their rollout of their shoe, and it's the campaigns for me. I live for the campaigns, the stories behind it. I love it. Like when Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving games, and they had star players wearing the Grinches, Kobe Grinches, the Sixers, and for me to see that and then to see the commercials they put out for it, it was the Grinch, and he was only giving the cleats to naughty people, which you had to be nice to get. So you had Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, not Joe Burrow, I'm sorry, Jamar Chase, who else? Name somebody. Jalen Hurts. All of them were getting these cleats, and they were playing in them. And to see that and watch like how the campaign was, just unraveling, which started back in July during the Olympics, which is winning isn't for everybody. So watching that campaign roll out, and they did it with LeBron, they did it with KD, they did it with Asia, and just seeing that whole campaign roll out, like it's because you do say it when you see a name that way.
Yeah, because I'm like,
yeah, that's wild. It's Asia, but just seeing that, and they're going back to campaigns, and then they hire, Frank Cook back, and watching all this unfold, and Mr. Elliott over there at Nike is doing his thing. So I'm just glad to see that it's going back to that campaign, because now the shoes have meaning. So you're not just dropping a retro. So now these kids got something to hold on to. So it's like, I remember when they didn't have that before. Like, none of them. So because you were just living off of what we grew up with. So, like the premise of the Jordan 9. No, he didn't wear these in the league because he was playing baseball.
Right.
Like, they don't know that. They just see, oh, he got the 9s on the statue, and there's a Jordan that falls in line. No, he left and went to play baseball. In my mind, everybody's mind, the rumor, oh, he got suspended. No, he just wanted to go play baseball. So they turned it into a baseball cleat, which is why the shoe was so damn high. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
So it's a story behind it. So now I'm in it for the story. So I'm anxious to see what stories they create for this next generation, because my generation is done. Like, that, it was at a point where I thought that when, like, we die, because we are going to die at some point. When we die, the culture of being a sneakerhead or a connoisseur dies with us, because, like, we're too old to carry it on.
But I feel like that's already, in a sense, happening. Like, we're already seeing that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
But you're seeing it at the minimum of characters. So take Ronnie Fig. He had to go use X-Men, and he had to use Marvel to push that idea. So watching them do that watching them doing that, and the kids go, oh man, that colorway's sick. They don't really know Magneto. They didn't see the cartoon from the early 90s that had like 7 episodes and it just kept playing over and over and over again. They don't have none of this stuff.
Right.
So for us, it's just us knowing we're looking for the story, so we jump right into it. It's the nostalgia behind it. So if they don't have that, then what do you have? You have, oh, I'm going to just make this colorway. Like, that's why you go to sneaker stores, you see the same colorway on the wall over and over and over again, because there's nothing behind it.
You just reminded me something that you said. Frank posted something, it's been a minute, but he posted something essentially saying the same thing. And he said he wants brands to get back to like the storytelling aspect of it. But he said what people are looking for now, it's the nostalgia. So like it's the combination of the now and the past.
Right.
Nostalgia.
And
that's crazy.
That's literally what he said, yeah.
You know what? Write that down too.
That's literally what he said, yeah.
Write that down. So we got a 3-piece today. So we got Ashley's Not Enough Shoe. That's happening.
It's not enough shoe.
These are things you'll be able to buy these very soon. Nostalgia. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate that. Not getting a cut. And that, you know what? Let's just do, because I forgot what I said, so I ain't even gonna worry about it.
I'm screaming.
I say stuff all the time. I'm anxious to hear what you got for the end of this episode, so I know it's gonna drive home, and I'm gonna have to think about this, and I'm gonna get mad, and I'm gonna call you, or I'm gonna put in the group chat. This is what I've been talking about. Now I'm messed up for the rest of the week, but I'm tired of nothingness. I'm tired of it. It's not fun. Like, I used, like, now that I'm older, I get to look at like my kids' feet, and I'm putting them in stuff that I want them to have. Because I was like, when I was a kid, I wanted this. And like now, like my son Pop, like, he's 8. He loves foam posits. He don't know why he like foam posits. It's because I've been putting them on his feet for the longest. Then you got Preem, he's 3. Boy just loves sneaks. Like, he don't put the same shoe on more than twice, but he don't know. He knew one was a Spider-Man Jordan 1, and it wasn't the recent one. I bought these and saved the shoe because some odd reason I knew he was coming along, and it was like, all right, next one, he gonna have these and he gonna put these on. So he's walking around with these shoes, and I'm taking them to school, and the dads my age like, oh, you got the Spider-Mans on them, oh, you got the Chicago's on them, oh man, he did it, and they know the story behind it. Well, what happens when they get older and they have kids?
Right.
Like, they're not running it back like that. It's gonna be like, oh man, you got the You got the ACGs on. Oh, that's what's up. There's nothing behind it.
Nothing
So I
else,
want
yeah.
substance, and I'm glad to see Nike going back to that. I'm happy to see other brands competing. Like, I love the competition. I love it. Like, I'm an athlete by nature. So competition is something I thrive on. I love it, like to the core. So to watch New Balance and ASIC and Saucony all coming out, especially Saucony, I keep doing it. I think I do it every episode, but whatever J Tips is doing.
Yeah, that storytelling aspect.
And then he got West Side Gun with him, and I don't know if he's helping him in any way, but if he is, you know that's going to be retarded in itself. Excuse my language for the R word. But you know it's gonna be wrong. It's going to be
get us
decent.
packed up.
I did.
He trying to get us packed up.
They use the R word. I'm a part of the community. I am.
All right.
What's you? What you got?
Oh, what do I got for today?
No, not for today.
What?
Your take. Do you believe? Like, do you believe?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I hope it goes back to, you know, we see those. You ever see like the History of Philly page where they have the old sneaker stores and they show like the walls where they got 9s and 11s and everything else. I want to go back to that. I love that feeling. I want to go back to that.
Like taking your kids to the shoe store. You know how badly I wanted to do that. I want to do that so bad, but it never happened.
Yeah, I never got to experience that. So like, I would love to do that.
Like going taking your kid to Toys R
That's
Us.
me.
Can't do it no more.
When I first got into it,
Yeah.
still going to the store.
You see flight posits. You see, you know,
Even when I
home
bought-
posits, everything.
That remind me, when I got my white cement 3s and my Varsity 2s, I walked into the store.
Yeah.
They were on the shelf.
Yeah.
They were on the shelf. I said, wait, y'all have these? And they were like, yeah, what size? I said, I need a size 5. They was like, oh yeah, we got those. I said, baby,
Yep.
I need both of them.
That's the third one.
Yeah.
Size 5.
Size 5.
That's gonna
Little
be,
foot gang.
That's going to be awesome.
Little
Not
foot
enough
gang.
shoe on the back. Size 5 though.
But yeah, like just being able to walk into a store, like, yeah.
That's
Or order them online, whatever. However y'all see fit.
I see. I wish I was over the ordering online, but the fact that I can buy something while I'm at work, that come home and is there on my step,
Yes.
I'm for it to the core.
Yes.
I am for it. Oh my God, that was fun. I think we can end with that. You can think we can end with that? Can we end with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's solid.
You want to close it or should I close it? You gonna close it? You close it. I don't want to do it.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh my God. What you be saying?
I say from my
our table to yours.
table. Oh shit. Oh, see, got me cursing. Let's see. I tried to make it. I almost made it.
Oh, I got a saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I almost made it.
Yeah, you did. You did.
All right, look.
Start
Before
over
we
next
get
week.
out, Mike, what you got? What you got for me?
Before you judge somebody, walk a mile in their shoes, but just unless they white on white Air Force Ones, because you know they crease. So
See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? I just told you. I told you what was gonna happen.
You gonna write a book. You gonna write a book of these.
I'm good. This is the Soul Table. I'm Evan. That's Ashley. That's
I'm
Uncle Mike
Ash.
somewhere over there. Do your little hand gang signs. I don't know. You should see us take pictures. I don't know what to do with my hands
Oh my
at all.
God.
It is tragic.
We should post the bloopers.
From my table to your table. From my table to your table. We are the Soul Table. Till next time.
Bye, y'all.